everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Milwaukee, still early, but they have the third best record in the conference. And of course, there are the Hornets. They're a ways down in the standings. And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Rollins in at the point. And for Charlotte, Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knippel. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. And while it's maybe too early in the year to get a true sense of the league's pecking order, Stan, when does that start to take shape?
Well, not for a while. Once all the teams have played each other and we've seen all the possible matchups, then we'll start to get a better idea. Here we go.
So Milwaukee wins the tip. Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Back to Antetokounmpo. The 11-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Connaughton against Trent. Connaughton, right side. It's stolen by Trent. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
This is what makes Trent Jr. a defensive threat. His ability to force steals, which creates opening.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Bridges outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Knippel. The rebound by the Bucks. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Ball passes to Bridges. Here's Knippel. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's a big make for Knippel's confidence. As the rookie develops, he'll have to prove he has that inside game.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Ball outside. And here's Bridges. Connaughton passes to Bridges. Ball surveys the floor. Clock at 4. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I'll tell you what, when this team is in a tough spot, LaMelo Ball is their answer.
And coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination...
Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness. How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Ball outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul, Ryan Rollins. Second.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. The Bucks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
LaMelo Ball. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Ball.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well.
Back to Antetokounmpo. High arcing shot. Turner inside. He's checked by Plumlee. Turner, no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there.
Oh!
Wow.
Get out the way!
Goodness.
Get out the way!
Awesome. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Harris passes to Anthony. Harris, a screen on Ball. Back to Harris. Knipple with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Uses the glass on the layup. Knipple's got his second basket on the night.
And just banging his way for the bucket. Knipple with all the fight.
Here's Anthony. No points so far. Pass to Trent. Harris outside. Now Antetokounmpo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points. Connaughton outside. Back to Ball. Over Anthony. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hornets.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Antetokounmpo outside from 10 feet away. And he gets the jumper to drop. 10 points for him.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. There's Ball with a three. That one is off. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Jam by Antetokounmpo.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
Hornets leading by 4. Ball passes to Plumlee. And here's Knipple from the arc. The rebound by Turner.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
6 to shoot. Bridges against Antetokounmpo. Missed inside. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And here's Knipple from the arc. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
That famous drive of Giannis's, he can just plow through any opposition.
Here's Ball. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
They still need this. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anthony. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Knipple, pounded by Harris. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Anthony. Harris outside. Pass to Anthony. Back to Harris. Here's Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Trent's shot is off.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Anthony against Bridges. To the paint. Here's Knipple. And he jams it home with authority.
Rising up. Knipple really showing his verticality.
And here's Anthony. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
It's time for dance game. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's go. Keep it going. You gotta dance like everyone wants you.
New lineup here for Charlotte, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Green is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Now Turner. No made baskets yet. Left side, Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. From 17, Diabate grabs the board.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Off target from three-point range. Bucks trail by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back to you guys.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's man. Green covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Left side man. Turner covers. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
There's a screen by Turner. To get back on track. Outside for Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here's a look at some stats for Colin Sexton.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
McNeely's checked in for man. Milwaukee also changed it up. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Coffey in for Trent. 1:29 left in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. For 3, Anthony. Rebounded by McNeely. Charlotte leading by 8. Pass to James. Now here's Sexton. Out to James. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Sexton against Kuzma. Sexton misses. Bucks trail by 8. Kuzma, the pass to Green. Pass to Anthony. And here's Portis. On the wing, Kuzma. Coffey on the wing. From deep. Hits the trifecta.
Great dime right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Defended by Portis. Pass to McNeely. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Kuzma. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, so skilled once he gets in close. Kuzma has so many moves around the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first free throw is good.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
He's off on the second. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. For 3, James. The shot off that time. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court right now for the Bucks, they've got A.J. Green. He's out there with Anthony. Kyle Kuzma out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. A look at the best first-year players when it comes to three-point shooting. In the third spot, Knipple.
The level of competition in this rookie class around the arc is truly something special. I'm sure he's eager to climb to the top of the list.
Sims, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. 6-point lead. Bridges outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Coffee, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Anthony against Sexton. Now here's Anthony. The D's right on him. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, Anthony certainly doesn't lack confidence. Spectacular move right there to free himself up.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Sexton. Pass to Bridges. And there's a pick to the inside. Diabate. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Bucks trail by 6. Anthony outside. Portis outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And he's going for the lob.
Wow, look at Sexton take off. One of those guards that can fly.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Coffee. Outside, Green. Here's Kuzma. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Coffee. Harris comes in for Green. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
Yeah, look, you got to block out Antetokounmpo, or this is exactly what will happen.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Everyone get loud and give it up for your proud hip-hop crew.
Anthony, he's checked in for the Bucks. Charlotte leading by 5. James outside. Outside Sexton. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 16. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Anthony, the pass to Harris. Offensive board. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
James passes to Sexton. Blocked! And they recover it. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by Rollins. The Bucks trail by 5. Harris outside. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo against Sexton. Three-pointer, Anthony. He drops it from range. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Working off the ball. Anthony looking comfortable from that spot.
Outside Sexton. There's a screen. Out to James. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
For Charlotte, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Now here's Kuzma over James. It's Kuzma with the miss. Sexton looking around. James passes to Ball. Ball in the paint.
Yeah, he just finds a way. Ball determined to get that bucket.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. There's a screen by Turner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Antetokounmpo is such a tough cover. Just dares the defense to foul him on the way up.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
That one's off.
The presence Giannis has on the floor is incredible. He's must-see TV.
Knipples checked in for James. That trip coming up empty, missing both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Gonna have to do more than that to knock Sexton off his block. Collin is a determined scorer.
The Bucks trail by 4. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Up top, Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma for 3. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Charlotte leading by 4. Pass to Knippel. And here's Bridges. The kick out to Ball from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Harris against Ball. Here's Rollins. Still no points. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. Ball with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bridges passes to Ball. Sexton against Harris. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, give it to Sexton. He can get up and finish.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 6-point game. Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Pass to Turner to snap the cold streak. No good. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Connaughton comes in for Sexton. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Trent's checked in. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Turner, a screen on Bridges. Giannis striding in. And And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo has got 20.
Well, he can be like a train on rails when Giannis is driving at the rim. Impossible to throw him off course.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Want to take home a free t-shirt, fans? We're looking for the loudest section. Attention, fans. It's time to fire off some t-shirts.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. And let's take a look at the top rookie rebounders. 5th on the list, Antetokounmpo.
Rebounding is a skill that can easily translate into the pro game. He had a reputation for being good on the boards, and he has certainly delivered on that.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 6-point lead. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Trent outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Trent. And stolen by Connaughton. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Diabate. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Bucks trail by 8. Here's Trent into the lane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You can't give guys like Trent any sort of lane to the basket. He's a solid driver who picks his spots.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. They set a pick. There's Ball with a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Here's Rollins. He's scoreless. Stolen by Ball. Ball into the lane. Counted.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
At the line for 1, LaMelo Ball.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Ball.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Trent on the wing. Here's Rollins. Pounded by Ball. Going inside. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Nice shot by Turner.
A legitimate threat from downtown. The defense can't afford to let Turner feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Knipple. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Rollins. Uncovered. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Knipple. They set the screen. Soft touch off the glass. Knipple's got 8 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Bucks shooting around 53%, a nice number. Intercepted! To the inside. Here's Diabate. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
What timing from Giannis on that block attempt. Makes his move right on cue to deny the rim attack.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And this is running onto the floor. Make some noise for the Honeybees.
Sexton's checked in for Charlotte. .103 left in the second. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Buries it down low. Ball's got 7 points here in the quarter.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
.50 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Turner. Trent on the wing. Now Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. He had 9 points in his last time out. 6 to shoot. Now Antetokounmpo. The 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Connaughton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Gary Harris.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Connaughton. That one's no good. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 7. Harris against Sexton. Trent outside. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Representing the center court. And get ready for the fan half court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're teaching a course on the interior, Shaq, the philosopher of the big Aristotle.
Yeah, pounded in there repeatedly. Excellence is a habit, not an action. That is a quote from the OG.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
You don't slow play rookies anymore. They get thrown into the fire. And these guys have responded well.
Offensively, yes. But defensively, they still have quite a bit to learn.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Charlotte leading by 7. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knipple, and it's Connaughton in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. All right, while we have a second, let's take a look at the rookies leading the way in free throw percentage. In the 3rd spot, Knipple.
A skill that works at every level, free throw shooting. And he's been comfortable even under the bright lights of the NBA.
Here's Rollins, hounded by Ball. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Rollins. Trent from long range. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Connaughton.
Hey, When in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Rollins. Trent outside. Shot from the wing. That's short off the rim.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass the ball. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Basket's good. And it's an 11-point Charlotte lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And Milwaukee has possession. Here's Rollins, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Rollins. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Charlotte leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Plumlee. One shot.
That's good from Plumlee. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 22. Out to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped. Ball with a steal. Here's Knipple. Give him 8 points now. Misses the 3.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Antetokounmpo with it. Averaging 35 points a game. It's clear how important he is to this team. Trent, the pass to Rollins. And stolen by Bridges. And he lobs it up top. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Pass to Rollins. Driving in. Drops in the layup for 2. Rollins has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Ball. 21 points in the game. Pass to Knippel. Now here's Plumlee. And here's Ball. He takes it in. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Connaughton. Charlotte leading by 10. Here's Bridges. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
The Bucks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Rollins. Ball with a steal. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
At the line for Charlotte, Knippel. Shooting 1.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Ball outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Beyond the arc. Charlotte again missing. Bucks trail by 13. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. Portis against Connaughton. Trent from long range. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. Plumlee, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Inside from 8 feet away. And there's Plumlee on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Harris outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Five to shoot. Oh, the body control of Giannis.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
Now Connaughton. And here's Bridges. Antetokounmpo covering. Bridges down low. Antetokounmpo's there. And the basket by Bridges.
and staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Trent outside. To the paint. Here's Portis. Over Plumlee. Portis' shot is off. Charlotte leading by 15. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. Antetokounmpo on top.
Every year we see people enter the league and put up points, but he's been in a league of his own.
And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Here's Rollins. He's got 6. Kuzma outside. Portis outside. Fires from deep. And the Bucks miss again. The Hornets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Knipple. Connaughton outside. The kick out to Ball. The 3 is up. And it's Harris with the rebound. Bucks trail by 15. Now here's Portis. Tries it from 16, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Well, Portis is very comfortable in the mid-range, probably more so than in the paint. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
It's time for your smaller squad. Get up and get noisy, fans. It's your smaller squad.
And here's Portis. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Trent from long range. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Connects from downtown.
Bang, bang, as they say. Knipple with a quick release off the catch.
And here's Milwaukee now. It's an 18-point game. Here's Rollins. He's got 6. Portis, left side. Pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Look, Portis isn't asked to do a lot of facilitating, so the assist there is just an added bonus.
Charlotte leading by 16. Now Ball. Give him 23. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Bucks trail by 16. Here's Rollins. Trent outside. Portis with a screen on James. Trent for three. Knocks it down from distance. Trent's got 5.
Well, if you're the defense, you've got to chase Trent Jr. off that three-point line. He's a major threat.
Screen by James. Here's Ball. Portis with the steal. Trent against James. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Well, Trent Jr. certainly isn't relied upon for passing, but he's not a selfish player by any means.
Charlotte leading by 11. Outside Sexton. Over Harris. The bank shot, no good. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Rollins. Portis the screen. Rollins passes to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Well, that's a great two-player set. Portis setting a screen and moving with purpose. Nice work offensively.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. On the wing, Sexton. 6 points for him. Six on the shot clock. James, a screen on Harris. The three from Sexton. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. And when it comes to rebounding, on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
Stop the drought. Sexton misses.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Harris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Now one on Ball.
Well, defense, aware of Harris's scoring ability, played him too close that time.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Let's see what you got. Look at those moves. You all me.
He's checked in for Ball. Milwaukee also changed it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Trent, and Anthony subbed in for Rollins.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
It can be a lot of fun watching Gary Harris play. He's agile, he's athletic, he just zips around the court making smart plays.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:27 left in the third. Anthony against Sexton to win the cold spell. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, once Sexton takes that first step on the drive, he's not backing off.
So it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 9. James against Harris. To the inside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists here tonight. Charlotte's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Down low. Tipped away and stolen by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Kuzma. From 15 feet away. The putback. And he can't get that one. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
James passes to Sexton. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Diabate's shot is good.
I like how Sexton keeps his options open off the pick and roll. He's looking for the team's best shot.
Now here's Kuzma. Give him 8 points now. Anthony outside. Lets it go from deep. James with the rebound. No good there. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the...
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Green out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Portis in at the 5. Charlotte leading by 9. James with the ball, and Anthony picks him up defensively.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Well, Milwaukee's shooting around 50% in the game so far. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Oh, there's the alley. The kick out to Kuzma, lets it fly. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Sexton. Bridges outside. Inside. Outside for Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
You know, Sexton can be just so clever with the ball, disrupting the defense to create for his team.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Sexton against Anthony. Kuzma outside. And another miss by Milwaukee. And James has got the ball here for Charlotte. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Sexton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
What you appreciate about Colin Sexton, he's very team-minded offensively, Coach.
Yeah, he sees the big picture, works hard to make smart plays. Sometimes it's a pass, and other times, Brian, it's finishing the possession.
And that one misses.
Well, you know, Sexton is the definition of a spark plug. He's a high-energy, high-paced player and is terrific at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And that one's good. Green.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
Sexton against Anthony. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, he plays both guard positions well. Sexton shows off that court vision.
And here's Milwaukee now. It's a 14-point game. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The Hornets have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Anthony against Sexton. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Diabate. The shot's good on the assist by James. Diabate's gotten 4 this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
The Bucks trail by 14. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Charlotte making a change here. Ball's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Anthony against Ball. Turner, a screen on Ball. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Charlotte leading by 14. Left side, Sexton. The 3 from Ball. No good on the shot.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, shooting 1.
One shot.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 now on the night. Bucks trail by 13. Antetokounmpo with it. Pass to Turner. They get it back. Kuzma for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Screen by Bridges. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 33.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Ball. One more dime, and he'll have a double-double.
They've really relied on him to help control the pace and flow of this offense.
Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. So it'll be Miles Bridges shooting. They pen that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Knipples checked in for Charlotte. Milwaukee also changed it up. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. Harris comes in for Green. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. That's good from Bridges.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Charlotte leading by 10. Bridges outside. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you, Giannis is so good. The timing of that block, wow.
Out left to the wing. And the deficit down inside single digits. Antetokounmpo has got 38 points. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Connaughton comes in for Sexton. Here's Rollins, hounded by Ball. Harris a screen. Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo, right side. Just 4 to shoot. Over Bridges. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Charlotte leading by 6. Ball outside. Fires the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The baseline J. And he hits the jumper. Antetokounmpo has got 42 in the game.
Man, in a tight ball game, it's nice to have him on your team. He's giving them life in the 4th quarter, shooting 7 for 9. This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Harris outside. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Harris right side. Over Knippel. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Now here's Ball. Defense right on him. Pass to Plumlee. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Rollins. Here's Antetokounmpo. Parries the 7-footer. Antetokounmpo has got 44.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Connaughton outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Now here's Harris. Hounded by Ball. Turner, a screen on Connaughton. Trent, the pass to Turner. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Now just a 2-point Hornet lead.
Coming up huge when they needed him to. Turner relishes getting the chance to hit big shots.
And here's Connaughton. Pass to Knippel. Ball outside. Oh, missed on the tray.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far.
Oh, wow! Look out! And as a coach, it's such a luxury to have a player like Giannis, someone you can always rely on.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They led by as many as 18. He launches. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Ball there for the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
That's in!
Wow. Huge points from Knippel, the youngster, ready for a big moment.
The Bucks trail. Here's Rollins. Now Harris. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Harris. 4 on the clock. Trent. And that misses. That would have put him up.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Well, that's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. Ball outside. Oh, stolen by Harris.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
Here's Trent. Outside Harris. Here's Rollins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. The 19-footer. Oh, it's off. The Hornets with the lead. Here's Knippel. Oh, no good on the layup. Harris outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. The feed. The jam. Giannis.
Now, this is what you want to see from Giannis. Your biggest stars stepping up in the biggest moments.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Up top ball. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Not that time.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Trent against Connaughton. Here's Turner. Here's Rollins. 4 on the clock. Antetokounmpo! Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
All right, everybody. Time to get on your feet and make some noise.
And here's Ball.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
At the line for two, LaMelo Ball.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Get the three. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough,